Hey, what's going on, brothers, sisters? I have a question that I'd like to ask everyone for some help with today. And it's a very serious question because I've noticed this all over the country. And it's not like I just recently noticed this. I've been noticing this. But no one else is asking this question and no one seems to have the answer. But I know that there are other people out here that are asking the same question and they also have an answer. It's some people that have an answer. So my question today is, why is it that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, why are we forced to go and spend our money within our own communities to the Chinese store that's set up on the corner, to the Arab store that's set up on the corner, or to the East Indian store that's set up on the corner in our communities? That question needs to be answered. Because when I go all over this country, and I travel the United States extensively, regardless of where I go, whether it's California, whether it's Texas, whether it be Georgia, Washington, D.C., Florida, Ohio, it just really doesn't matter. Every state that I visit, whenever I go into a black community, one of the first things that I notice is that all of the businesses that are actually earning and making money, none of those businesses belong to blacks, Hispanics, or Native Americans. All of those businesses belong to Chinese people, Arabs, or East Indians. And so my question is, why are they being allowed to come into our communities and set up stores and prosper off of our blood, sweat, and tears? And why can't we do the same? Because when I go into a white community, an East Indian community, a Chinese community, I don't see our stores on the corners in their neighborhoods. What I see is that they own stores in their own neighborhoods and they own the stores in our neighborhoods. So my question to you is, how can we ever change our narrative as a people as it pertains to us actually building wealth, us actually supporting our family, us actually being able to live without depending on someone else, if we can't even own the stores that are being built or being pushed in our communities? If we don't own them, that means every time we go to one of these stores and we spend money, that money is leaving our community immediately. Because don't you think for 1 second that if you go to a store and you spend your money in a Chinese store, that man is actually going to leave that store and now go and purchase something in your community? No, he's going back to his community and he's spending that money. The same thing with the Arabs, the same thing with the East Indians. But what makes it sickening is, even if they wanted to spend money within our communities, we don't own any stores. We don't own any dry cleaners. We don't own any auto mechanic shops. So even if they did want to say, you know what, it's unfair that we're treating these people like this, let's at least spend a few dollars back with them, they couldn't do it because we don't own anything. And I personally believe that it's being done by design. So again, if you could help me with this answer, it would be greatly appreciated. And if you can answer this question and help me answer it for me, guess what? You'll be helping answer that same exact question for yourself. With that, I'm going to say shalom. And if you have the answer, please chime in and help me out and help other brothers and sisters out. Peace. I'm out.